Welcome to Thoughts Can Change Your Life with me, Reverend Lee. Today, I want to talk to you about the idea that your decisions matter. No matter what type of decision you're making, it matters. You see, when we make decisions, conscious decisions, we take back our power. We reclaim our personal responsibility. And when we do that, we're here to be free to live our authentic self. You see, that's true freedom. True freedom is the ability to be you, to truly know who you are and to be you in every moment. When you can take and make conscious decisions from the basis of knowing who you are, what's important to you, what juices you, what gifts do you want to bring to the world, how do you want to be of service to others, when you get that, then you align all of your decisions toward that. One of the things that's one of my top values, interpersonal relations. And one of those values is an interpersonal relationship with my granddaughter, Claire. So after my morning meditation, my wife, Jean, who's in Denver with Claire, was on the Zoom. And so we continued afterwards having a conversation. And lo and behold, in pops Claire into the room and snuggles up next to her grandmother. And so I'm looking at her and I'm having a conversation with her. And she asked me this question: why didn't you come and visit me with Nona? And I said, Claire, I made a conscious decision. And she says, what was that, Baba? And I said, I made a conscious decision that I wanted you to have 10 days with your Nona, with your grandmother, so that the two of you could create special times. She's only 4.5, and she looked at me and she says, thank you, Baba, for giving me the wonderful time of being with Nona. Do you know how that made my heart feel? But it was a conscious decision. I wanted her to get the feminine influence, the grandmother influence in her life. And you see, conscious decisions are made in every area. Did you consciously choose what you drank this morning? Did you consciously choose, did you take vitamins this morning? Did you consciously choose what type of food you were going to have in your body? Have you consciously chosen what to do? Heck, I've already meditated. I've been in the hot tub. I've had breakfast. I've done a guided meditation with people, talked to my wife and my granddaughter, and I'm now talking with you. I've already prepared most everything to go do a live agape service today at 10 o'clock. So everything I'm doing, I'm making conscious decisions. Yesterday, late afternoon, I made a conscious decision to not do anything the rest of the day. I meditated, and after I meditated, I made a conscious decision what to cook, made a conscious decision on, was I going to watch the highlights of football? Conscious decision, was I going to play with my parrot and my dog? Conscious decision to just chill and watch some YouTube videos. But you see, it's not that I did anything unique. It's more, I did it consciously. Are you hearing what I'm saying? This way, by me making those conscious decisions, I was 100% responsible for my life, wasn't I? That's really the key. Here's a key thing too. Who do you spend time talking to? Who do you give your time to? Is it consciously chosen? Does it feed and nurture you? Or are you being with people because you feel obligated? Are you doing things because you feel an obligation? I invite you to go back and question that. Who you're with and what you're doing, do they align with your top values, your top 3 values? If you don't know what they are, I'll be doing a workshop probably in November on that. But if you don't know your top 3 values, you're living your life aimlessly. I can tell you my number 1 value is to become more aware. My number 2 value is to teach. My number 3 value is interpersonal connection. Those are my top 3. So everything that I'm doing pretty much feeds those. My 4th is health and well-being. My 5th is being able to be financially free to do what I want, when I want, how I want. And my sixth is learning through life experience. So my top three are the most important. My next three are the next important. After that, everything just sort of falls off. So if you understand that about yourself and you share that with others, then others understand you, so that when they're asking you for something, if you ask me for something and I go, no, I'm not able to do that. You can bet your bottom dollar it's because it doesn't serve one of my top values, or I haven't found a way for it to serve my top values. See, I know my wife's values. And so when I'm with her and she's asking me things, or I'm asking her things, I know what are her values and do they fit in? If they don't fit in, then you're not going to ask them, because you're asking them to do something that's really not valuable to them. Why would you do that? You see where I'm getting at? Being conscious is everything. That's why when I came up with my tagline about my life purpose, and that is to teach how to better self-love through conscious living. So it's conscious decisions, it's conscious thinking, it's conscious speaking, it's conscious feeling, it's conscious action, all aligned toward my top values. See, that's why when you do that, you're not blown off your course like other people who don't know what's going on in themselves. They don't know what's valuable. They're not making conscious decisions. They're letting everyone in the world influence them. Do you have to plan for life or let life flow? I let life flow, but I make adjustments in the flow. In other words, when something, Johanna, happens, and let's say it's not what you want, don't ask what if. What if I'd done this? Why did it go that way? Those are useless questions. Say, what now? What now brings me back into my conscious flow? We're always going to be coming off track, always coming off track. But the key thing is to be able to have the power, the wisdom, the insight to know when we're off track, and then to ask ourselves an empowering question. The key thing is I don't have an end result about what I want out of things, other than what I want is a full experience of whatever I'm experiencing. Because if I can fully experience it, I think that's why I'm in my body. I think that's why I have an ego. I love the experience of life. And remember, and this is a hard thing, but I want to teach my granddaughter this. It's not that you're always pretty. It's not that you're always good. It's not things always work out, because that would be a lie. Some days we like how we look, some days we don't. Some days we like what we're experiencing, some days we don't. Some days we're kind, some days we're not kind. Some days we're smart, some days we're absent-minded. Some days we can lift more in the gym than other days we can't. You see, it's really the realization that our lives are always in balance, and we just have to see it. So when we're making our conscious decisions, we realize our lives will go back and forth between in and out of balance. And we should be making conscious decisions to come back into balance, making conscious decisions to do things that align with our highest values. So that's my talk for this morning. Your decisions matter. Your decisions matter more than anyone else's, because it's your decisions that control your life experience. With that, my beautiful friends, know that I love you because I accept you as you are. Make this your best day ever. And if I can support you, ask. I don't read minds. Make it a great day. Love you.